Okay, this is the Orderflows trade analysis for June 27, 2016. My name is Michael Valtos. I'm the founder and trader at Orderflows.com. First, a brief disclaimer. This presentation is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered as a solicitation to buy or sell a futures contract or make any other type of investment decision. Futures trading contains substantial risk and is not for every investor. An investor could potentially lose all or more than the initial investment. Risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Okay, so there's three tools that you'll see in this presentation. One is the Orderflows Trader. 2 is the Orderflows Delta Scalper. 3 is the Orderflows Price Rejector. They all run on the NinjaTrader trading platform. You can go to www.ninjatrader.com to learn more. You can download a free trial version that's fully functional. And it's a good way to get into trading. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so there's a trade I took in the S&Ps this morning. Cash opened. Cash opened around this level here, somewhere around, what was it, 2010. And we started trading lower, took out the lows. This red line is the low. And we came into this low area. Okay, our low was made here at 849. We had that stack selling imbalance right on the low. To me, this is a stop being triggered. We sort of pushed a little bit lower, came back up. And then, just sort of hanging around here. We hit this low the second time, or, we got within a couple ticks of the low. We got the price rejector kicking off. Then we got the single print. We got a ratio here a little bit later. We got a stack buying imbalance here. So you have, three things here that you like. Then you got this, ratio afterwards, after the buying imbalance, stack buying imbalance. So, I really had four things going for this trade. I got long, a little bit aggressive at 2001. And I had to stop in, just on, the bottom of this stack buying imbalance. And, I threw an offer originally up at 03. So, we're trading around here, going sideways. It's still holding. Came down within a tick here. This got as low as 99 before we turn around. I backed off my offer up to 03.5. Just, I felt that we're going to get that little, there's a lot of volatility in the market. You're going to get a little extra push. We traded all the way up to 3 3/4 before turning around. You had the 3 in a row that I like. I tried to get in at 1. I couldn't. And, this would have been a nice trade to catch as well, right on the back of this other one. But, this was the only one the market gave me this morning. And, really, if I could have got my entry here, I don't want to just, when I get the 3 in a row, I don't want to be aggressive. I usually like to get a pullback. 3 in a rows are going to happen a few times a day. There was one earlier that I missed as well. But, this was a nice one, and I tried, getting in at 01. You can see we never pulled back up to 01 to give me that entry. And, as you know, the market sold off the rest of the day, or the rest of the morning at least. We hit this down here. You got a divergence. You got a ratio. We did pop up a little bit. When you're trying to buy the low on a day like today, it's going to be a exercise in patience. And you want to look for the good signals. This one you had a ratio, you had the price rejector, but you still had the strong negative delta. Here nothing on this low. You had the price rejector kicking off there. Then we just started rallying up, from this low here, and just going sideways. You get some, getting a few signals here, but this is a market that's going sideways. I don't like to necessarily take signals in a sideways market. I like the market to make a move. Like here, we have a move from down up here at 96.5 down to 89. You get the price rejector kicking off. You get that little bounce. Again, you get the price rejector at that same level a second time a little bit later. I like it when you get the same level a little bit later with the price rejector and it kicks off again. You got a second chance. Say you missed this first one, the second one is telling you, hey, don't miss me this time. And it was a nice trade. There wasn't a whole heck of a lot. I was hoping to get some other trades later in the day, but honestly, I wasn't in front of my computer the rest of the day. Okay, so one of the questions I get asked once in a while is, hey, can I use the Delta Scalper or the price rejector on a Renko chart? And yes, you can. This is a Renko chart, a uni Renko chart. This is the Delta Scalper, And this is that trade I took in the S&Ps earlier. We came off. We had a nice, it was big up and down day. Here you got the price rejector. Sorry, this is the Delta Scalper giving you a buy. We sort of come back down into this area around the 83 area. We rally up to into the 90s. This price reject, this Delta Scalper one failed. It's this one, it started to work out, turned around, stopped you out, going sideways. Here, this one worked. You got a buy, nice buy up here for from the 86 up to the 90s. And later in the day, this one is right ahead of the cash close, so it's debatable whether you'd want to take it. But this was a nice move. It's almost a 10-point move here from 91 down to 82 on the cash close. Okay, so this next chart is a Uni-Renko Emini chart, and this is the price rejector. And okay, going back, 2 in the morning, nothing. Okay, first signal here at just before 8 o'clock, a sell signal. We sell off from the what is that, the 9 or 10 level down to 05, 06. You get a buy signal. It starts to go up. It's right on the cash, right around the cash opening. 833, 834. Usually I don't like to take any trade signals right around the cash open. Usually I give the cash open 5 minutes to work its way through the market. So it's debatable, whether you want to take it. You take it, you would have been. It depends what your target is. If your target's 2 points, yeah, you could have made it. If your target's 5 points, no, you would have been stopped out. Then, here, this is my trade from earlier, buying the 01s out at 3.5. I didn't even notice on this chart that there was a buy signal here. I could have got a better entry. But, this was that time I wasn't sure if the low was being made. This is just, a pure price rejector chart on a Renko. It's got no order flow data on here. As I said, I picked my entry pretty good there. But we did rally, so you could have got, a couple points out of there. Then you got the big sell-off. There's no signal, no sell signal. Here was a buy. Again, you got a few points before it turned around on you. Here was a buy. Again, are you going to use a 1 tick stop? Probably not. You should probably at least use 2 ticks on this. So, you get in somewhere around 84. It's a 10-point move right there. Here is the nice move. You could get something out of it. Here's another nice move. Here's a move from this 87 area up to the 90s, and then short again. From the 90s down to whatever this is down here, 85, 84. Even if you held it, you could have got a little bit more. And then later in the day, ahead of the cash close, remember right before the cash close, you also had a signal in the Delta Scalper. These two sort of, I'll say, coincided, but you had the price rejector, you have the Delta Scalper in this area up here, and it's just a nice move from the 92s down to the down to the 80s. If let's take a look here. Let's compare them side by side. Okay, so the price rejector. The price rejector kicked off a bit earlier. The Delta Scalper kicked off here in this bar right here. The Delta Scalper kicked off as soon as you hit that high. So, people ask, hey, you could use these, 1 to get in, 1 to get out. Yeah, you could. Here's another case, this low. These two, they coincided with each other right at the same time. This is the same bar, so they're both kicking off a signal at the same time. Can you use them together? Yeah, of course you can. I don't know if you had anything here. Was that 11, 12? No. If anything, you had the price rejector appearing on this bar here. So even if you were short off of this, you got a price rejector signal here. You could cover it. I think that was it for this scalper. Oh no, here, see it back here. What time is this? 10:17. The same bar, the Delta Scalper, the price rejector, give a signal. So if you're using them together, say you have to wait, for the 2 bars or the 2 signals to kick off at the same time. You see, you just saw 3 trades, basically 3 trades that were all winners. You don't have the Delta Scalper here, but you have it here. So it's up to you if you want to take this. But when you got these 2, going together at the same time, it's a nice trading opportunity. And I think that was it. Yeah. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. To learn more about my Orderflows trader, the Delta Scalper, the price rejector, heck, even Ninja Trader, go to my website, www.orderflows.com. or send me an email, mike@orderflows.com, and I'll get back to you. You could send me an email through my website, and you could, if you buy all the packages together, the Delta Orderflows Trader, the Delta Scalper, the Price Rejector, I'll give you a deal. We'll work something out. And I also have a trading room as well as a trading course, 15-hour trading course. That I also throw in with the software. Because when you're buying software, especially for a lot of money, you want to know how to use it rather than just you just buy it and here you go. Off on your own. No documentation, nothing. I got a 150-page manual that comes with the software, so you could at least learn how to trade with order flow rather than just sort of finding your way with a flashlight in the dark looking for the answers. I give you setups to look for that appear every day, and also you get access to the trading room so you can see it in real time. People are going to ask, do you offer a free trial? I don't offer free trials anymore because a lot of people were getting all the stuff, then not paying for it. They get all the education for free. I mean, come on, give me a break. I mean, that's okay. I said I do a lot of videos that are free instructional, but if you want to take it a step further and really learn this, I mean, give me a little bit something, for my time and effort. I've got other competitors now are copying a lot of my indicators, or the way I look at the market, and they're repackaging it, calling it, oh, such and such algo. I mean, come on, it's not. It's just order flow interpretation. It's not some fancy algo. The last thing I want to do is see people get get conned in that sense. So just visit my website. And I lay things out. I put perfect examples up there. You can see now for free that other people they don't they say, oh, we got this new thing, it's called such and such algo, buy our software, it's $1,000 or something. You think, oh, hey, algo, I'm gonna go buy it. We don't think like that. I said, I lay everything out for you. You can see it all on the website, all on our YouTube videos. I record a video almost every day. So, you can learn this stuff. Would I like you to buy my software? Of course I would. I think it's gonna help you more as a trader as opposed to buying, some other software for a few $1,000s and not understanding it. I try to take people by the hand and get them to understand everything, when I can. So, visit my website, www.orderflows.com, and I'll see you on the inside. Bye-bye.